Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of my show. This is episode number 5, but also the first one of 2024. So happy New Year to everyone. Hope you had a good New Year, got some good rest and relaxation. I was very much in the mindset of ending all of the prior year and also starting the new year, and that kind of made me think of what I wanted my episodes this week to be about. This one is going to be covering my goals for. I've already covered a bit of my goals for the channel and for the show, and what I'm doing now. But I kind of wanted to go on record and talk about what are my goals for 2024, with respect to this show and this channel, specifically this year. And when we look back in, or when we're in December of 2024, I can kind of reflect on. So want to set the record for myself, go on record here, and put it out there and see where we hit. So, yeah, 2024. Yeah, that was the one of the videos today, and then the other video I'm having later this week will be what I'm looking forward to with 2024 with respect to games. I'm used to doing that, always like getting my headspace kind of, even with the with when I was with my buddies in the weekly DLC. Um, we would talk about the end of the year, the start of the year, and I find I that's the way my brain works. Even prior to that, even now, um, just what do I look back on, what do I look forward to, and what how do I look at myself in that respect? What do I look to in what's going on? In the things that I enjoy? And so yeah, I wanted this week to kind of be a look ahead, as I had my last two videos be kind of like a reflection on what I enjoyed in the prior year. So I have three main goals for this year. The first one is in regards to quantity. I want to hit. I want to produce, prepare, and publish 100 videos on this channel. Um, so I know I've already done 4, and I have some interviews as well and other things that I've done. But from here to the end of this year, I want to create 100. Because for me, the reason being is I feel like, to me, these first 100 videos, I think it was someone was quoting or researching Mr. Beast, or may have been Mr. Beast himself, but I thought there was a good nugget of truth to this. And my brother and I had similar conversation that just like it, there was something there with just a number of things kind of all alluding to similar stuff, which was putting the reps in. And with the thing Mr. Beast had said was something along the lines of your first 100 videos, just put something out, create stuff, put stuff out, make something, and don't focus on the metric. Don't focus on how successful they are, how viral they are, how whatever. Just focus on getting them in, because that's where. And but the main thing to put into them, and this goes into my second goal. The main thing to focus on them is improving upon them and doing a little better each time. So then after those first 100 videos, you're like, okay, I put the work in. And that's where my brother and I were talking, which was we were looking at some different crafts and skills we wanted to learn, and the time we put into them, how much we commit to it, how much we don't. And I felt like that was a kind of like a perfect storm for a lot of things of like how to gear things in my head. And that's where I want to go with it. So for me, that progress isn't just the quantity, but then it goes into the second goal of mine, which is with each of those videos, I'd like to try and improve something. Now, whether that's a visible improvement that you, the viewer, may see, whether that's an improvement that I feel on the workflow side or on the creation side of things or on any aspect of it, I want to do something that either improves or changes in some regard. And so I guess I'm using the word improve loosely here, in the sense that I don't want to just be like, I've created like my first video, I've made a thumbnail, that is now the way I do thumbnails all the time. No, I went in already on the second and third video, and through some conversations with my family, it was just challenging me. It's like, what am I supposed to get out of this? What should I be looking for? What is this thumbnail telling me? So I really started to be like, oh, these are there weren't like super arduous things that I like was making research and systematic changes, but it was something I could really like dig into, and it was like a puzzle. And something I was like, well, let's make this and we'll adjust this. And how do I see it on now having done it? And I feel like I view things a little differently. And I'm hoping with each following video, I do something like that as well. With this, yeah, like I said, it could be visible or it could be behind the scenes. I'm really excited about with each video trying to do something either different or better or just testing it because I want these to hone me in to get me to be more attuned with it. I'm enjoying the process of making them. And so I want to be well versed and kind of just like understanding of all the aspects of what that process is, whether it involves the social media side of it, the engagement side of it, the community side of it, the video, like all of it. Like, just want to throw myself at it. It's very rewarding. It's very gratifying. There's a lot of sense of ownership that I take pride with, and I want it to be a journey. Like I love all the prior journeys I've gone on with creative hobbies like this, and I want this to be my next journey in that step. So I'm excited about that. So that's my first two goals. I guess the third one, I was struggling with the third one, but I think this is more of a personal aspect of it for me rather than like this will. I mean, I would hope it leads to more of a successful channel and a channel that I have a great pride in creating and enjoyment in making. But I have found that in my past, when I've made like videos on my phone, I take a lot of joy in editing videos, whether they're like skits or little like compilations or montages or whatever. I would do them manually, and then CapCut came in and just was like, here's templates, and I had fun with those, and I tested the boundaries of that and all these other things. So to me, editing was always something that like like teased myself with. I'm like, oh, I kind of enjoy it. But I would do it in the most MacGyver janky way possible. And with the last two videos, I was really very much like, I need to properly learn a software. And so I picked up DaVinci. That's a free one that you can get. And I watched a few videos and I was like, okay, I think I understand the basics enough to like make something from start to finish and just put it out. And now the goal for me beyond of like improving things is I want to get good at this. I really want to like learn this and feel capable with it, feel confident with it. Because when I feel confident with any of the tools on my phone, I can do things like I don't. It's almost like when an artist that paints or draws, pen and paper or paintbrush or anything. I found like I used to enjoy drawing and painting a lot more when I was younger, and I always found there was a struggle for me in taking what was in my head and putting it on paper. Um, and I found that with like photo editing and like comedic things that I do with my phone for photos and videos and stuff like that, I have that feeling of like what I see in my head I can translate to creation. I want that to further extend into my abilities with like full videos here. And so I'm excited. Like that's something that I take personal pleasure in or enjoy, and I want that to be a goal in line with this channel, with what I'm doing with these videos, separate, maybe in line with, but like maybe try a new editing technique, maybe, and that kind of goes with the second goal. So I kind of want these goals to like overlap, intertwine. I don't want them to be very like different right now. It's more just I want to get things going and off the ground and enjoying the process. Because to me, the process gives me the product, and if I'm enjoying the process, then it feels like fun, and I get hooked on it, and I know that when I put that framing on things, that's the mindset that really leads me to be excited about projects. And I'm curious what that experience is like for you. So please let me know if you have had projects, or what are your goals this year with your hobbies or creative projects. I'd love to hear, because I know so many cool people that are having their own creative endeavors, whether they be in the artistic alleys of conventions and doing pins and such, or whether they're doing streaming, or whether they're doing video content like this and stuff, just all different realms of it. Just hearing what people want to work on and what they want to bring into this year has gotten me also kind of feeling that way, and I enjoy that banter. I enjoy that conversation, and just seeing what people's like minds are like, what they want to challenge themselves with. So I'd love to hear what your goals are, and yeah, let me know. And so that's what I had for today's video. Um, just kind of a little. Some of these, like I said, they're not going to be exactly like. And I know this is going to be this is a 2024 goal, kind of a set piece to the year, but I don't want that to be like something that I restrict myself from doing. I like some of these videos to be focused on games, on specific games, on a variety of games, but I want some of these to also be just dialogues or like little thought bubbles that I get and putting them out there and sharing them. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but that's something that I'm interested in doing. I want this to kind of allow me to express in some fashion. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but enjoy. Thank you for stopping by again. Always enjoying it. I hope everyone's recovering from their New Year's parties. I know I am. And until next time, I'll catch you guys.